A space for my fans and me to interact, make art and have fun. It's a one-man show and entirely free. I do it every single week except some. I'm waiting to go, it's all live and online, so you should stick around and say hello. Are you feeling creative? Cause now's the time. Welcome to the Most Week Show.
I am not me. I am art, and I am welcoming you to the Most Week. Let's get this closer. Most Week Show. The Most Week Show. The title's right up there. It is currently 9:07 a.m. Excuse me, a little bit of gas on the 8th of November 2020. And you are here with me right now. Right now, concurrently. Wherever in the world, we're in the same place. And I thank you for that. If we were allowed to be together physically, I would show my appreciation physically. Yeah? With a hug. With a kiss. Or with one of those, like, sideways hand slaps. It's like a high five, you know? Cool people do. It's like a high five. But, like, I'm too chill to raise my hand way high up. Just deal with that. Deal with that. Too chill. As it is, the best I can do is raise a glass to you, and you can raise a glass to me as well, if you like. No one's going to stop you, certainly. We like to start this show with a toast. I hope you've all got your beverages ready. The toast brings everybody together as one, as a single, unified entity. Okay? Before the show begins proper. So let's... got the apple juice. Let's see what we're doing here. What have we got for this toast? To pillows. May they be ever cooler on the other side. And smell a little like our own sweat. But not so much that it's gross, just enough that it just smells like really comforting, you know? Smells like home. That's why I sleep so badly in hotels. Cheers. Oh, double dip on that first drink. Why not? Why the heck wouldn't you? Why the heck wouldn't you? How are we all? Hello, weaklings. Welcome to the show. Let's see who we've got here. Let's see who we've got. Gamer Hall, hi, hello to you. Good morning. Good morning, weaklings. Nana Hobbob, hello to you, Nana. Hello, definitely not Duda. You girl Sarah Kilch, ooh, fancy countdown. They're all fancy countdowns in their own way, but I'm glad that this one has spoken to you through the realms of fanciness. TB Douglas, good morning. Good morning to you. Stuart Seaton, hello, weaklings. Hello, Stuart. Zeddy Shortlegs 96, hey everyone. Keeping it chill already, and I like that. Emma Acton, hi weaklings, hello. SJ Beck 72, hiya everybody, hiya. That's nice. It has a kind of children's TV presenter vibe about it, and I'm really feeling that this morning. Really feeling that. Unknown TARDIS, hello. First time in the first time weakling. Hello to you. Chin Chin, water for Gamer Hall. That's fine. As we always say on this show, they say you should have 8 glugs of water a day. Seems a little excessive, but you're getting them, which is wonderful. Yay pillows is definitely, absolutely. Cheers, folks. Zeddy Shortlegs with the champagne flutes. And Juice Dota, they are, baby, with the wavy lady. Wonderful. The Roblets, hi Roblets, hi. So always a wonderful treat to see you in chat there. Double dip, sip. You've got to double dip for the first one, guys. Otherwise, I just don't know what you're doing with your flipping lives. Gosh. What a week. Huh? What a week. I mean, it was, wasn't it? There was... you might have seen it. In the USA, which is where I live, there was an election on Tuesday. Pretty important one. You might have seen it on the news. And because voting is a thing that's done by writing things by hand on pieces of paper, like we're in 1865 or something, you then need to count up all of the votes, all of the pieces of paper. And that took all week, pretty much. And hey, I'm not blaming anyone. Counting is tricky. For me, it's when you hit the 40s, right, guys? Same for everybody else, I bet, right? You hit the 40s when you're counting, and you just think, I know I'm going to mess this up now. I'm in the 40s. So they took their time. Well done them. And then yesterday, they said that Joe Biden was the new president of the United States of America. And everyone, I'm not sure the official term for this, just went mental. Just went mental. Parties in the streets, lots of happiness on social media again. And I just thought to myself, oh no. Oh no, I thought to myself. See, I had based this entire episode around the fact that everyone was so stressed in the United States. And they needed to chill out. They needed to chill out. And now, no one wants to chill, guys. No one in the US wants to chill. Everyone wants to dance. Or coup. But either way, pretty strenuous activities. So did I rewrite the entire episode? No. I just did what a lot of people in the USA don't do a lot. And I remembered that America isn't the only country in the world. See, in the UK, the motherland, my motherland, they've just gone into a second round of super stringent lockdown protocols, which I'd imagine is making people pretty stressed. Is anybody from the UK stressed? Please tell me that you're stressed in the chat and that it's all going terribly. Otherwise, this episode might have finished before it's even started. Yeah? Yeah? Anyone stressed? Anyone stressed? Stressed and need to chill out? Anyone stressed? Guys? Emma Acton, don't even get me started with how stressed we are. Gamer Hole, I'm stressed and it's all going terribly. That's great news. That's great news, guys. Because if you're stressed, definitely, I'm in the US, but I'm still stressed. Gamer Hole, so stressed. This is great. If you are stressed, I've got just the episode of the Most Week Show for you. Because this episode is all about relaxation, yeah? As the name tag says, it's not me and chill. Not me and chill. Hey, Justo, cool as a cucumber over here. That's not what's needed for the narrative, okay? So just chill with the chillness, yeah? SJ Beck, stressed, fed up. You don't know how happy that makes me. The question remains, though, of course. How chill is it going to be? How chill is this episode going to be? Well, for me, I would have to say it's probably as chill as... well, you know, it's probably as chill as... probably as chill as... Family simile. Family simile. What is it going to be? As chill as what? As chill as, that's right. It's family simile time. Use your imaginospheres to think of something creative to finish off this simile. As chill as, yeah? This segment is about pushing forward the boundaries of language that really engage your imaginospheres to think of something unique, yeah? Just think back to those times where you could see people and do things, but sometimes you didn't want to do things, and instead you stayed home and you chilled. But it was your choice to chill, and it wasn't a government-mandated chill. Remember how chill that was? Or maybe you've seen something or someone recently, and you just thought, oh my gosh, that's so chill. Anyway, I don't want to do your work for you guys, but really get creative, yeah? Really get creative. And at the end of the show, I'm going to pick a winner, and if that's you, your name will go on the ticker below for the next episode. Uh-oh! Look at that timing. Last episode's Family Simile winner, Em Acton. Woo! She won it last episode with As Scary as Labour Ward Screams on Halloween Night. It's a great simile. An evocative simile. Because if there's anything scarier than a scream, it's Halloween. And if there's anything scarier than Halloween, it's the concept of a human being being squeezed out of another human being. It's like some terrifying B-movie called Arnold Weezer, the Squeezer Geezer, starring lots of young actors giving it their all, really trying hard. This is their big break. And Vincent D'Onofrio barely putting it into second gear. He's still great, though, because he's got the charisma. Yeah. Anyway, get those similes in the chat. It could be you on the ticker for next show. Oh, digital. There we go. How are we all doing? Unknown TARDIS. God, the US is going to be at war pretty soon, regardless of true outcome. Well, that's why I'm doing this show, to heal. To heal everything. Yeah? I'm just, my main goal with, any of my shows, just to heal America. Heal America. And Acton, have you ever tried counting in French? Now, that's complicated. I haven't. I really adhere vis-a-vis foreign languages to the English approach of everyone should really know a little bit of English. It would be unfair, I think, of other countries to not have learned English to a higher degree than I have learned their country. It's the global language, yeah? It's the global language. Whatever language, the heavy hitters of the world are speaking. Oh, it's Beyonce. Oh, it's Harry Potter, yeah? That's what the world needs to be catching up to. And so I feel I don't really need to learn another language, but I do enjoy ordering in foreign restaurants sometimes and putting a lot of accents in there, just kind of scattershot, and it just makes me happy. How are we doing? Game of Whole, I feel like I'm going to like this episode even more than I already do, if that's possible. Wonderful. Everybody getting involved. That's wonderful. Definitely not due to Vincent. Yeah, he shows up in these films. Sometimes it's just a paycheck. Yeah, but even when it's a paycheck, he's just got that D'Onofrio something, hasn't he? D'Onofrio potentially translates in another language to that je ne sais quoi. Who knows? Everybody getting involved. That's pretty good. Awesome stuff. Lovely stuff. If we're talking about chillness, of course, we have to talk about that countdown song by Stevia Sphere. Stevia, for long-time fans, is somebody that has shown up on the countdown songs before. This particular Stevia Sphere joint, track, hit, cut, is called I Can't Breathe in This Mess. Can't think of why I picked it for this week. Oh yeah, because it's chill. It's a rare instance for me of a song being chill, but also having Gregorian chants in it. Yeah? Makes me think of monks in the robes, but on their day off. Day off's probably not on Sunday. Just like, they're just doing their thing. Yeah, they're not having to pray or anything. Any of the usual monk stuff. They're like, I'll do that tomorrow. They're just eating a sandwich, or they're just having, making a daisy chain necklace, or doing some crayon rubbings of fun textures around the abbey. Yeah, something like that. That's what it puts in mind. I mean, to us, obviously, that doesn't sound super interesting, even when chilling. But they're monks, yeah? Compared to praying all the time, playing frisbee is like going base jumping. That's what it's all about, managing where your levels are at. Yeah, the baseline, and then yeah? Anyway, thanks to Stevia for use of that song. What a great way to kick off what is, I think, turned into a real mellow episode. Are we getting that? We getting that? Yeah? Chill. Awesome. I feel like you guys need to get involved more. How do we do that? Well, we do that like Kiss.
I shall give you a task, it will not be that big enough, but possibilities of us are in to impress. Please take a photo while it all wants all the options you've explored, or just use one you took before and win by SnapQuest.
Now that's a disappointingly intense theme song, sure. I'm not going to write a new theme song just for one chill episode, guys. Get off my back. It's a little tad harsh there. But it's bringing on some real mellow times. SnapQuest, real mellow times. It's SnapQuest time. I give out a prompt word. You take some sweet photos inspired by that word. We all enjoy the fruits of everybody's creativity together. Yeah? This week's word. What was this week's word? This week's word was, of course, Wait, no, is it not that? Is it not that? That's that. That's that. Don't try and mess this up for me, okay? Don't try and mess this up for me. It's that. It's that. What could... The technology is attempting to harsh my mellow, and I don't really appreciate that. Yeah? I don't really appreciate that. We'll just call it window capture. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Preview. There we go. But that's too big now, isn't it? That's too big. That's really too big. So we put that in there. That's too big. That's too big. We put it in there. We pop that down a little bit. Pop it under one more. There we go. We're going to deal with that. Still a bit too big. Just pop it there. Pop it there. There we go. And we relax. We relax because it's dozen. And it's all sorted now. And you know what? Am I still annoyed about it? Absolutely. But I can just scream into my sweat-drenched pillow later when I'm less chill. But now I'm very chill. Yeah? Emma Acton, don't let the dodgy tech ruin your zen. Absolutely. The Roblets, chill. Look at all those L's. Look at all those L's. That's like a memory foam mattress to me. The Roblets. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Gosh, thank you for that. So the prompt word was dozen. And I got sent some absolute crackers. So let's just dive in and see, shall we? Let's just dive in and see some of these crackers. Oh, that's... See, it's cut off the thing. It's cut off the thing. Is this going to work? No. Is that going to... No, not the backdrop. No, not that. The window capture. And then drag that down. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And Zen. We're kicking off with Definitely Not Duda here, who actually sent a brace of photos, which is code for 2. The other was a dozen VHS cassette tapes. But I opted against that one because I felt like I was being unduly influenced by Definitely's movie taste, which was absolutely top drawer. Okay, Die Hard? Anyone? Die Hard? Anyone? The movie that taught me that a real policeman is a policeman who has the courage to shoot people. Amazing. I didn't know that before watching Die Hard. At the end of the film, he's like, "Oh, I shot. Thank you, John. You taught me how to kill again." What a film. Anyway, so I chose the precious gems. I want you all to count with me here, just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Heart in the middle, that's 12. That's a dozen. Well done. I love the wooden backdrop, completing the kind of very natural vibe of this. I love the beautiful bursts of colour. And I love that each one clearly holds its own story. One story is maybe a rom-com. One story is maybe a political thriller. Yeah? And the only way that you're going to find out those stories, listening. Also, in a personal way, I kind of love that black one at the bottom right. Because it actually really reminds me of something I once sneezed out. So, nostalgia. Thank you so much, definitely. That's fantastic work. Next up, we've got Emma Acton, who has sent us a dozen Pom Bear. Now, for the Americans, Pom Bear is a brand of teddy bear-shaped snack food made out of potatoes. They are produced by Intersnack and are sold in over 30 European countries. They were first introduced in 1987 in Germany, where they are known as Pom Bear, and were later introduced to the UK in 1990. They have a light, airy, puffy texture to complement a real solid punch of flavour. Let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a dozen. Well done. I love the uniformity of the placement, the grid placement of the bears, contrasted harshly, I think, with the unique positions of the bears. Each one is a fingerprint, yeah? Each one is a fingerprint. My suggestion is right now, as you're watching the show, just pick one of these guys. And just mimic them. Just try and get your body into the same position as them. I'm going to go for bottom left, I think. Let's try that one again. wasn't that fun? And if you're looking for an extra level of emotion with this one, Emma did give me the following context when she sent the snap through. You might be interested to know that there were 16 pom bears in the packet, 4 of which had broken limbs. I feel like this art was fate. Absolutely. These are the ones that fate dictated would make the cut. It also, therefore, makes it a comment on how magazines don't put enough disabled people in photo shoots. Am I right? Am I right? Start with the pom bears, work your way up magazines. We're on to you. Wonderful stuff. Thank you very much, Emma. What have we got next? Wow. Wow, gamer hole. Inception? Much? 1 dozen isn't enough for gamer. No, not enough for gamer. Gamer gives us 12 of them. Let's count them to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 dozens. Yeah, that's right. A dozen dozens. Don't think about it too much, guys. Don't think about it too much. You might go cross-eyed. Unbelievable work from Gamer here. And another thing I like about this, and I don't want to assume Gamer, but it is my show, so I absolutely will. This shows that to make great art, you don't need to break the bank. This is 12 small, I would say scrap pieces of paper written on with everyday pencil, yeah? I would be very surprised if this cost more than £40 to create. And you all felt the impact in your hearts when you first saw it, right? And you're still feeling it right now. Gamer, this is excellent. This is cost effective. I love it. Well done you. Well done you. Who have we got next? Wait. Nana Hobbob. I think there's been some kind of mistake. Dozen? Should we... number of heads? 1. Number of arms? 1, 2. Number of ribs, perhaps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. So there's something not right about this. Yeah? Nana's messed up. Nana's messed up? Or is he? Let's think of the prompt. Dozen. Let's see the prompt written down. Dozen. Doze en. Doz in. Do zen. Zen? What, like being chilled and relaxed and meditating? Like this skeleton is doing? Someone told him to do zen and he did it. Hey skeleton, do zen. Does zen. Is this a creative interpretation of the prompt or is this a creative interpretation of the prompt? You can answer either, guys. It doesn't matter. They're both the same. Nana, I saw this. I saw your explanation. And I quite literally died. Yeah? Mind-melting stuff. And so how, you might very fairly ask, is this not the winner this week? What could possibly beat Definitely's evocative story pebbles, Emma's anti-disability potato snacks, Gamer's mind-melting scrap paper, Nana's reality-bending hippie skeleton? I'll tell you what. It's long-time friend of the Most Week show, Sydney, as photographed here by your girl, Sarah Kilch. Sometimes, guys, the best reason to say yes is because you can't bring yourself to say no. And look at that face. Yeah? Are you going to say no? Are you going to sit there and say no? You going to tell her no? You going to sit there and say no? You going to tell her that she isn't the winner? No. Oh, how can she win? Not me. She's just one dog. She's not a dozen dogs. She's just one dog. Take a look at what she's standing on. A paving slab, separated from other paving slabs by grouting. Let's count them, shall we? 1, 2, 3 at the front. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then right back there by that bin, that's 12. That's a dozen slabs. That's a dog on the top. That's how you win SnapQuest. Well done to Sarah. Well done to Sarah. And well done to everyone. I truly believe this is a barnstormer of a round of SnapQuest. I'll say the best ever. And I don't think that's controversial. I do not think that's controversial. A lot of people really thinking about the prompt in some real interesting ways here. If you want to get involved with the next Snap Quest, you can, and you should, and by God, you must. All you need to do is take a picture inspired by the prompt word, which itself was inspired by the new president of the United States. The prompt word is old. Old, yeah? I mean, I'm not going to lie, he seems like a solid enough chap, but my God, I've seen younger things in museums. So interpret the prompt word as creatively as you like, take a snap, and then email it to me at iamnotme@gmail.com and complete thy snap quest. Let's go back to main. Cloud. Wasn't that great? Wasn't that great? Gamer Hall says that is a spectacular collection. It is. Definitely, you've really been working hard on your Pebble collection. Chill colours as well from the Roblets. Absolutely beautiful, yummy, so cute. R.I.P. the other teddy bear's broken limbs. Absolutely, absolutely. It costs £41.17 actually. That's interesting. I was not expecting that. Where were the extra funds allocated from that budget? I would be very interested, as someone who's always trying to save as much money as possible. That would be very interesting for me to know. So clever, SJBX72, absolutely. Sadie Shortlegs 96, mind blown, looks like. Mind blown, yeah. The Roblet's cute. A lot of views there. A lot of views really emphasising how cute you find Sydney. Amazing, so cute. Masterful. 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 Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. Zaddy Shortlegs 96. Thank you all so much for getting involved with that Snap Quest. It was good, wasn't it? Gosh, it was good. We all feeling Notme and chilled? We all feeling Notme and chilled, yeah? If you need a little help, maybe consider your watching outfit. Sometimes the nature of this show, sure, is going to call for an element of formality. But for today, the buzzword is loungewear, yeah? Pyjamas, yeah? Tracksuit bottoms, yeah? Perhaps a big jumper. You want to go with a blanket? You do it. If it's a blanket and you're kind of on your own or in the right kind of circumstances, you don't even have to wear trousers. Yeah? You can get away with underpants right on the sofa. Yeah? Make sure you're doing what you can to be chilled. Okay? Don't just leave it all up to me. I can't want you to be comfortable more than you want to be comfortable. Does that make sense? Yeah, it definitely does. Definitely does. I have got a video for you now, though. And I'm sure you knew it was coming. In times of stress, as long-time weaklings will know, I rely on rewritten fairy tales and my son, Jesus. That's right, for your relaxation benefit. Please enjoy the latest installment of a little series that I like to call Storytime with Jesus.
Once upon a time, a poor farmer couple whose cows had been blown away by a tornado led their children, Hansel and Gretel, into the forest, having resolved to abandon them at the first house they found as they could no longer afford to feed them. However, the first house they found was a gingerbread house with sugar windows and a shortbread door and no one inside. This was their ticket out of poverty. The parents retrieved their wagon and systematically sliced and carted off 3/4 of the domicile, vowing to sell it all at market and use a modest cash injection to buy some more cows. And with that little bit of help, they all lived happily ever after. Except for the witch who owned the house, but she was evil, so it's all good.
I mean, that's just great, isn't it? That's just great. Just a real chilled out dog and a real chilled out tale. It was a tough one to adapt. I won't lie to you. Hansel and Gretel is a brutal story. Absolutely brutal, but I got it done. It's what I do. Oh, nice and chilled. Definitely likes Jesus. Gosh, isn't it lovely just to get together on a Sunday morning and just praise Jesus? Just feels right, doesn't it, in some way? I don't know. I'm not a science guy. I got a question for you guys. Do you want an art bet?
Art bet! To challenge yourself is artistic. Art bet! I'll give you options you can pick. Art bet! Take a guess, see if you won. Art bet! It's not for money, just for fun. Art bet!
Art bet! It's art bet, guys. It is art bet time. Stuart Seaton's up for it. I see you, baby. I see you. Roblets, yes. Fantastic. It's a long one. So we're going to dive right in. This is, I don't know, this is potentially not the most chill art bet of all time. Unfortunately. It did seem timely, though, so I thought it was important to do it this episode. Might be the final opportunity I had. Are you intrigued? Are you intrigued? You absolutely should be. So what do you have for us? Not me. You. No more tears, shampoo of a man.
Thanks, Notme. Today's art challenge will be undertaken by... Actually, I won't tell you straight away. I'm going to give you a little bit of context for this one, because otherwise I worry that you might be a bit upset with me. Art is everywhere. Everything is art. It's one of the things hopefully I've taught you in our time together. And different types of artistes use different things in their art. Mathematician artistes use numbers. Coffee artistes use the little clunky click and then the powder, but then the beans and the grindy, all of those things. Yeah? Politicians use body language and negotiation and diplomacy. But Donald Trump uses different tools. Donald Trump uses lies. That's what he uses as his paintbrush. Do you understand? You may have seen it on the news. We are going through, in the United States, an election. And it's possible that Donald Trump will not be the President of the United States after next year sometime, early. January, February, sometime. I don't know, I'm a headlines guy. If the polls are to be believed, I'm currently recording this on Friday, the 6th of November. If the polls are to be believed, it's possible that he will be out. And so last night, on Thursday, he held a press conference. Now, the goal of every artiste, myself included, is for every work of art to be better than the one that preceded it. Using that logic, your final piece of art should be your best ever. Yeah, they call it a pièce de résistance. So last night, Donald Trump thought, okay, so this could be my last address as the President of the United States of America. I better make it a good one. So he decided his art challenge that he gave to himself was, I am going to lie, my paintbrush, remember, as many times as I possibly can. Just like I did a couple of weeks ago by using the word then in a video as many times as I could. You know, it's the same kind of energy. It's the same kind of energy. My one was lower stakes, I will say, but it's the same kind of energy. Your art bet, therefore, is how many times was he able to do this? You with me? You still with me? Or are you angry with me? Don't be angry with me. Back to you, not me.
Are you angry with me? Are you angry with me? I hope you're not angry with me, guys. I'm not sure how well I deal with that. We're keeping it nice and chill. Nice and chill. Can you make a guess yet? You can't make a guess yet because you don't know all the facts. Yeah. Let's have some things to consider. Things to consider. Thing number one. A lie repeated counts as two lies. Okay. So if I say this has not been a particularly good show, this really hasn't been a particularly good show. Those are two blatant, obvious, disgusting lies. Okay? Roblets has lost Zen but not angry. Stuart Seaton's not angry with me. Definitely not Duda. No angry with you. Again, I don't speak... Oh, not. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your support in this and your trust. I'm not going to let that trust down. Thing number two. I will only count lies that I can verify or I'm pretty sure about. So it's going to be demonstrably untrue things or things that I'm pretty confident about. Stuff where, and this is as my advice to people, you can pretty much say whatever you want as long as you preface it with, I think. Yeah? In my opinion, yeah? You're good. Anything you say. Because nobody can say this. Whatever you feel is true. Yeah? So if he says that, I can't touch it. If he says, whatever it is, without that preface, we've got him. Juiced not stoked to hear his voice on such a lovely morning. I might have you covered there, baby. I might have you covered there. Thing number 3. The speech lasted for 16 minutes and 42 seconds. 16 minutes and 42 seconds. How can you do with that? Or what can you do with that? Okay? How many lies do you normally tell in 16 minutes and 42 seconds? And then let's, maybe scale it up slightly. Yes, Sarah Kilch, not angry, just a little disappointed. Oh, Sarah. Oh, that's a blow. It's a blow. It's a blow. Wasn't it? We can, maybe we'll watch the Jesus video again afterwards just to kind of get us all back on an even keel. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I should have left that till afterwards. It's fine. It is what it is. Let's see what our guesses are. 16 minutes and 42 seconds. Donald Trump. Is he going to tell 0 to 5 lies? 6 to 10 lies? 11 to 15 lies? 16 to 20 lies? Or 21 plus lies? How many lies is lame duck President Donald Trump going to tell? Back before he was lame duck president. This is when he was still Prez. TB Douglas straight in with an E. Annika Ryan with an E. Emma Acton going with an E. Nana Hobbop going with an E. Sarah Kilch going with an E. Killer Kilch going with an E. SJ Beck going with a D. Juice Data going with an E. Funky Pixie Rules going with an E. Definitely not Duda going with a D. Giving him a bit of credit. Fair enough. Roblets going with an E. Gamer Hall going with several E's. Stuart Seaton go for a C. 11 to 15. So that's less than 1 a minute. Remember, Stuart. Sadie Short 96 going with an E. I normally like a bit more... bit more of a spread than that. Pterodactyl going with a D. That's great. That's good. Wonderful. Is there an F option? There's no F options. Anything more than 21, and there's going to be a lot of winners here. Choose to go with a Z or a Z, as some people would describe it as. Just going to have a little bit of apple juice. Calm myself. Sometimes when you're so chill, you just start laughing. It happens. It's a testament to how chill I've made this episode. Okay, so you've all made your guesses. Let's see what we've got. Surely there are no lies. He's a presidential figure. Maybe.
Awesome. Good luck, everybody who made your guesses. Before we dive in, I will just say, when I mentioned this to cameraman George, that my plan for the art bet was to watch one of Donald Trump's speeches and say how many lies there were. He said Donald Trump has been in the zeitgeist quite consistently for around 6 years now. Most days you will turn on the TV and see his face. And so it's possible that at this stage, people might be a bit fatigued by his image, and they might want to not see it again. So I thought, okay, let's tackle this in a creative way. Let's amend the video footage in a way that just kind of takes it away from what you're used to. It's warped, it's coloured, it's slightly different. See if you can notice the ways that it is different. And for each lie that is told, again, just to kind of, soften it a little bit. I mean, this is politics. It's not the most fun thing in the world, so I thought I'd soften it because lies are often talked about as being hot air. He's blowing hot air. It means he's lying. That I would put in a hot air sound effect. Here we go.
The legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us. We won these and many other victories despite historic election interference from big media, big money, and big tech, as everybody saw. And the pollsters got it knowingly wrong. They got it knowingly wrong. We had polls that were so ridiculous, and everybody knew it at the time. There was no blue wave that they predicted. They thought there was going to be a big blue wave. That was false. That was done for suppression reasons. Democrats are
A or B, did they?
the party of the big donors, the big media, the big tech, it seems. And Republicans have become the party of the American worker, and that's what's happened. And we're also, I believe, the party of inclusion. As everyone now recognizes, media polling was election interference. There are now only a few states yet to be decided in the presidential race. The voting apparatus of those states are run in all cases by Democrats. We were winning in all the key locations by a lot, actually. And then our numbers started miraculously getting whittled away in secret. And they wouldn't allow legally permissible observers. I've been talking about mail-in voting for a long time. It's really destroyed our system. It's a corrupt system. And it makes people corrupt even if they aren't. It's amazing how those mail-in ballots are so one-sided. We were up by nearly 700,000 votes in Pennsylvania. I won Pennsylvania by a lot, and they don't want us to have any observers. Likewise in Georgia, I won by a lot. Michigan, we're way up in Michigan, won the state. In Wisconsin, we did likewise fantastically well. Our goal is to defend the integrity of the election, and this is a case where they're trying to steal an election. They're trying to rig an election. Detroit and Philadelphia, known as two of the most corrupt political places anywhere in our country, easily, they're going forward. They don't want anybody in there. They don't want anybody watching them as they count the ballots. Instead, they're trying, obviously, to commit fraud. Democrat officials never believed they could win this election honestly. I really believe that. That's why they did the mail-in ballots, where there's tremendous corruption and fraud going on. That's why they mailed out tens of millions of unsolicited ballots without any verification measures whatsoever. They refused to include any requirement to verify signatures, identities, or even determine whether they're eligible or ineligible to vote. People are walking in there. They have no idea. The counting in Pennsylvania and other key states are all part of a corrupt Democrat machine that you've written about, and for a long time you've been writing about the corrupt Democrat machine. And they're counting those without even postmarks or any identification whatsoever. So you don't have postmarks, you don't have identification. Campaign has been denied access to observe any counting in Detroit. Poll workers in Michigan were duplicating ballots. When our observers attempted to challenge the activity, those poll workers jumped in front of the volunteers to block their view so that they couldn't see what they were doing. The counting area, they didn't want anybody seeing the counting, even though these were observers, legal observers who were supposed to be there. And they suddenly appeared, and they all had the name Biden on them, or just about all. I think almost all. They all had the name Biden on them, which is a little strange. We want an honest election, we want an honest count, and we want honest people working back there, because it's a very important job. Small elections were a disaster. Small, very easy to handle elections were disastrous. This is a large-scale version, and it's getting worse and worse every day. But there's been a lot of shenanigans, and we can't stand for that in our country. Thank you very much.
Are you being a sore loser?
Wow. A lot of lies there from Donald Trump. Congratulations to those who guessed correctly. The upcoming week is going to be absolutely tippity-toppity. How could it be anything but? God is, of course, clearly on your side. For those of you who guessed incorrectly, don't worry about it. It doesn't mean a thing. It's just democracy, guys. It's just democracy, yeah? But what did we learn? Well, maybe we learned that Part of being an artiste is doing things that other people cannot. I couldn't stand on a pole for 7 days. David Blaine could, so David Blaine does. Yeah, that's what makes him an artiste. I couldn't stand in front of the world's cameras and say some things that were demonstrably false and potentially damaging. I couldn't do that. Donald Trump could. So he did. And that's what makes him an artiste. And before you criticize him too much, okay, let's give him a little bit of respect here, okay? He is the
lame duck
president of the United States of America, okay? Donald Trump is the
lame duck
president of the United States of America. Let's just remember that, yeah?
Wow. So, I mean, a very successful art bet, and a lot of you guessed the right thing. It's very strange to have so many of you guessing that. A lot of people responding to that. So let's go back. Let's deal with some of these. Comments here. What's after Z? Z plus infinity and a cherry on top. That's great. That's great work, Roblets. Absolutely. Thank you, George. Yeah, he it was kind of his suggestion. Although I'm not going to credit him with the idea. If he just inspired it in me, it's still my idea legally. I don't know. All right, you got me. Chill again. Thank you, Anna Karine. It's that kind of roller coaster that I'm hoping to give you this. My disappointment was premature. Absolutely, these are quite moist. Some of them were quite moist. Yeah. Hope he doesn't follow through with a shot. Bear in mind that this wasn't him. They were emblematic, symptomatic, representative of the hot air. Okay, it wasn't actually him. Breaking wind. I've never heard him break wind. I'm not sure what it would sound like. I would say my gut says looser, but I don't know. That's pure speculation. Pure speculation. Why is it so smelly in here, Roblets? Maybe they're catching. Maybe it's like, as Monkey Pixie Rule says, clenching just in case these are contagious like yawns. Maybe they were. Maybe a couple of them just kind of just slipped out. Just slipped out and you didn't even realize it. Particularly juicy one. Yeah, some of them were. Is this Foley your work, not me? Says Juice Dota. I don't feel I have to answer that. If it was, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, right? I'm not going to answer. Who is watching this now and thinking, by Don, I had the best night's sleep in 4 years. That's fantastic. I'm going to take some preemptive credit for that, for making this so chill. And you knew that it was going to be so chill, so you got a good night's sleep. I'm going to take some of the credit for that. You're welcome. Cheers. That's fine. Oh my God, his hands are even smaller. Absolutely, because of the fisheye lens. Are you being a sore loser? Yeah, the press got in some questions at the end there. I may have accidentally fallen off the sofa because I was laughing too much. I was kind of hoping that it was going to be some powerful art. If you want to take comedy from it, that's absolutely fine. Also fine if you wanted to shed a tear because you think, God, that's beautiful. What Notme's managed to do with that. Zaddy Shortlegs 96, the fart of the deal. It's puns like that, guys. It's puns like that are going to get us through all of this. Okay? A lot of people will look down on puns. Puns are word art, okay? Zaddy Shortlegs 96, that's top-notch work. Well done, you. You fired off a lot of apprentices there. This is fantastic. This is fantastic work, guys. This is what I want from a group of friends, yeah? You're fired off a lot of apprentices there. Again, round of applause. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Oh, well, that was great. I'm glad that I managed to bring you all back by the end because, it wasn't guaranteed. It wasn't guaranteed. Let's go back to the main quickly, circle out. And then, of course, we have got one final bit of business, a couple of bits of business. Starburst! Got a couple of bits of business. Family Simile winner. Let's see some of the options, real good options today. We, of course, just got from Iraq, and as chill as Biden mooching around the White House in his PJs. He's going to be pretty chill, isn't he? especially early in the morning, because I think old people's joints don't always work as well as they might like early doors. So he might need just a couple of laps of the room just until everything's working properly and you don't get that on the knees. So yeah, super chill for old Joey Biden. You got Sarah Kilch, as chill as a sunny Sunday afternoon, sitting on a front porch, rocking chair and drinking iced tea. Absolutely. More of a summer thing. It's getting pretty cold where I am in the world. I'm not sure about you, but where I am, it's pretty cold. And the idea of sitting on the front porch, drinking iced tea, which is going to chill me even further, does give me a little tingle in my giblets. Emma Acton as chill as shaved ice on a secluded Hawaiian beach. Yeah, that's pretty chill. It's pronounced Hawaiian. Although you wrote it, so I'm not sure how you pronounce it when you wrote it, but that's wonderful. Thank you for that. Killer Kilch as chill as a nap after a delicious Sunday roast. Super chill. And sometimes necessary, because if you have eaten to the point that, sometimes your brain needs to... We're going to have some music here. I've decided. Is that too loud? That's maybe too loud. There we go. That's a bit chill. Yeah, sometimes when you have a Sunday roast, for me personally, I eat so much that parts of my brain have to shut down to just assign more workers to the... I don't really know how biology works, but more workers to the kind of gut digestive area. So we can't... Guys from the legs, we can't be walking anymore. Get up to the gut. We really need you to pull some overtime. We really need to all pull together here because he has eaten a disgusting amount of stuff. Yeah. We had Gamer Hall as chill as an ice cream with frozen sweet corn on it. That's real chill. That's really good. It immediately puts in mind, I know exactly how chill that is. You're creating that image in my head. Do you want to know the winner, though? And it's the music is maybe a little too loud. Okay. How about that? Let's do that. Thank you, TB. I appreciate that. A winner of the Family Simile this week is the Roblets, as chill as frozen peas on ice cream. What I like about this, again, it's immediately given me that idea in my head. You've painted a picture with your words. That's art. But also then Gamer Hall immediately saw this and emulated it with her Family Simile offering. And anything that gets kind of remixed in this way that quickly, that's got to be great, hasn't it? That's got to be great. So Gamer Hall, you've given the victory to the Roblets. So the Roblets, you've got to give her a thank you because she's absolutely done that for you. Thank you so much, everybody, for getting involved with the Family Simile though this week. Absolutely fantastic. What have we got next? Well, finally, the only thing we've got to do at all is woohoo the Roblets. Absolutely. Well deserved. Very, very well deserved. Slide to the left. It's home art. Before the 15th of November, which is next week, you could. Okay, so here we go. Just want to explain a little bit of Twitch business with you before we go. Anyone can sign up to a Twitch account and stream things, and if you want to, you absolutely should, because it's been the most fun thing I've ever done in my life since I've been doing it. But if you want to take it to the next level, and Lord knows I've built my reputation on taking things to the next level consistently and thoroughly, you need to be an affiliate, okay? Affiliate accounts get access to a whole heap of new features and exciting things for me to learn that can add to my artistic output and your creative enjoyment of the show. It also grants me the ability to earn money through Twitch, which is something that I would very much like to do. I am the breadwinner in my household, and as much as the way I win the majority of my bread is by simply cashing the checks that my parents send to me, a little extra would really go a long way. I've got mouths to feed, guys, 2 of them, and I take that responsibility real seriously. Now, in order to be an affiliate, I need 4 things. 1, to stream for 500 minutes per month, which I do with my 2 shows. Number 2, to stream on 7 different days, which I do with my 2 shows. 3, average at least 3 viewers when I do stream, which thanks to you guys, I absolutely dominate, like my son Jesus dominates his squeaky chipmunk. And number 4, at least 50 followers, which I almost do. I currently have 46, I think, 45, 46, which is very, very exciting. And by next week, I would very much like to get those remaining followers. And if you can help me with that, then I would love it if you could. If you know someone who is on Twitch who doesn't watch the show, encourage them to follow me. If you know someone who you think might enjoy the show, or shows, the quiz as well, people who like testing their brains and their minds and their imaginospheres, let them know about me and tell them to follow me. They might not watch me at first. I appreciate that. They might not watch me at first. But with all of our highlights and our amazing episodes, we'll get them eventually. Yeah? We will get them eventually. And once I get those 50 followers, this show is fired up a notch. And you guys get the benefit of it, okay? Circle of life. It's cyclical. Everybody wins. I don't like begging. I don't like doing it. So I'm not going to say it's begging. I'm going to say it's praying, which is pretty much the same thing, but it seems a little nobler, less needy, okay? So I'm praying to you guys for a little bit of help. There you go. End of prayer. More weaklings. That's all we want. We've got a lovely weakling community here. I just want to make that bigger. I just want to spread our joy to more people. I want this to really be a super spreader Twitch event. Okay? Wonderful. Feeling the chill vibe so much more. The music is lovely. ESCP, I paid for it, so I don't need to give him a shout out, but I will, because I'm a nice guy. Number 2, we've got Write a Poem Cold next week. As we say, it is all getting pretty cold at the moment. This has been a chill episode. It's getting chill in the real world as well. So write a poem for me centered on the word cold. Something that makes you cold, something that leaves you cold. How does it feel when you're cold? Whatever you like. Email it to me, iamnotme@gmail.com. We'll get that on the show next week. Number 3, draw a vision of Not Me. Again, our streak of not having a vision of Not Me on Fridays is really starting to bum me out. So just draw a picture of me. It can take 11 seconds, and I will love it with the power of 1,000 exploding suns. And then number 4, watch I Am Smart on Tuesday. Definitely Not Duda is on a 2-week streak of getting the highest score. That doesn't mean she wins. We all win. But she has the highest points for 2 weeks in a row. She chose that this week is going to be all about cheese. I haven't written any cheese questions, but I'm confident that when I do, they're going to be absolutely amazing. So that is your homework, your home art for this week. Let's wipe up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Another resplendent episode over. Thank you all for watching it and engaging with it and making it, I think, the best episode that I have ever created. Weaklings are the best. And I don't care who knows it, yeah? I'm going for 4 in a row to start the series, really get back into the groove. So I'm going to be here same time next week with some new vibes, hopefully. Got some pretty fun stuff in the pipeline, so hopefully that's going to work out superbly for next week. So same time next week. And then I'll have a rest the week after. And when I say rest, I mean spend the whole time learning all of the new affiliate features so that when I come back, I don't embarrass myself. That's my goal. That's my goal. Yes, they are the Roblets. A little egotistical, but I respect where you're coming from. So here we go. I am not me. I am art. And I am wishing you all of you, lovely, lovely people, a very happy, a very chilled, and a very creative week ahead. You are all the best. We are weaklings and we are strong. You absolutely are, Nana. You absolutely are. Thank you so much. And I'll see as many of you as possible, the Americans, I suppose, on Tuesday for the quiz. And I'll see everybody else next week on Sunday. I am not me. I am art. I'm very appreciative. Cheers. We're chilling. George, we're chilling. You're not chilled enough. For God's sake, George, get off your ass and get chilled!
What a great show we all made just now. It was creative, live and divine. You did wonderful work, so go and take a bow. Just a slightly smaller bow than mine. So I'll see you right here next week, same time. What'll happen, gosh, I just don't know. But I can promise you this, I'm going to blow your mind next week on the Most Week Show.